if this injury does anything, it should be a wake-up call to the WNBA, the Players Association, the team owners, that just like that, all this fanfare, all this interest, all this newfound attention on the league can disappear overnight. Caitlin Clark's out 2 weeks. Caitlin Clark, somebody who was responsible for 26.5% of all WNBA economic activity last season, including revenue from merchandise, ticket sales, and television, is out for a minimum of 2 weeks. Minimum of 2 weeks.
Caitlin Clark, college basketball phenom, WNBA rising star, and now injured? For the first time since high school, Clark is being forced to sit out. But here's the real question. Is this just a minor setback, or could the WNBA actually be risking her legendary career before it even takes off? Let's break it down. The Indiana Fever just dropped a bombshell. Caitlin Clark has a left quad strain, sidelining her for at least 2 weeks. This marks the first game she's missed since high school, ending an insane 185-game streak dating back to her freshman year at Iowa.
I think it's the advantage of us, the depth that we added in the offseason, that we're equipped. Certainly we'd rather have it early than late. It's a great opportunity for our team to find an identity. It's a great opportunity for our team to play in a different way. And I also think it's a great opportunity for Caitlin to watch the game from the sideline and to grow in almost like a coaching kind of mindset and see some different things that we might be talking about on film, addressing in practice to see it develop in live action.
Sure, opportunity for growth sounds nice, but let's be real. Caitlin Clark isn't just any rookie. She's a generational talent carrying the weight of the league's future. And now, she's hurt. Clark's rookie season has been historic, for better and worse. She broke the WNBA's single-season turnover record and just had a 10-turnover game against the Liberty. Her audacious playmaking is what makes her must-watch TV. But is the WNBA's physicality and pace too much too soon? Coach White says watching from the sidelines could help her decision-making, but what if it's just a sign of a bigger problem? The WNBA is brutal, faster, stronger, and more demanding than college. Clark's playing heavy minutes for a struggling Fever team, and now her body's breaking down. If the Fever don't protect their franchise player, could we be watching another case of too much too soon? Or will this forced break actually save her career by giving her time to adapt? Here's the upside. Clark's mind is her best weapon. Watching games from the sideline could sharpen her IQ, cut down turnovers, and make her even more dangerous. You see the game at different levels when you're not on the floor. It's like a coach's viewpoint. So maybe, just maybe, this injury is a blessing in disguise. But one thing's for sure, the WNBA needs Caitlin Clark healthy, because without her, the league loses its brightest star. Let's talk about the physical toll. The WNBA isn't just faster, it's way more physical than college. Clark's taking hits night after night, and her wiry frame isn't built like some of the league's veterans. She's playing big minutes for a Fever team that relies on her for everything: scoring, playmaking, even bringing the ball up against full-court pressure. Is this sustainable? Or are we watching a superstar burnout before she hits her prime? The WNBA is a grind. It's not just skill, it's about surviving the season. Not every young player is ready for that. Here's the problem. Indiana needs Clark to compete. But if they keep running her into the ground, they risk derailing her career before it even starts. In college, she was the show. In the WNBA, she's facing double teams, traps, and defenses designed specifically to stop her. The Fever have to find a way to protect her, or this injury might just be the beginning of their problems. Let's be real. The WNBA needs Caitlin Clark. She's bringing in record ratings, selling out arenas, and attracting casual fans. But if the league doesn't protect its stars, what's the long-term cost? We've seen this before. Young phenoms get targeted, worn down, and even injured because the league's physicality isn't properly regulated. Should the WNBA adjust its rules? Or is this just part of the game? But don't count Caitlin Clark out. If anyone can turn a setback into a leap forward, it's her. She's faced doubters her entire career, And every time, she's come back stronger. This injury might be the wake-up call she, and the fever, needed. She's gonna come back better, and it's gonna help us be better. Imagine a smarter, more efficient Caitlin Clark after this break. That's a scary thought for the rest of the WNBA. Rookie walls are real in the WNBA. The season is longer, the travel is brutal, and the competition is relentless. Caitlin Clark has already played more games this year than an entire Iowa college season. Her shooting percentages have dipped, turnovers are up. Is this just fatigue? Or are WNBA defenses finally figuring her out? Teams are throwing everything at her. Hard hedges, late doubles, even box-and-one looks. Nobody got this treatment in college. Let's talk about the GOAT. Diana Taurasi roasted rookies in her famous reality speech, but even she struggled early. Taurasi averaged 4 turnovers her first year on a bad Phoenix team. Sound familiar? The difference? Phoenix let her play through mistakes. You gotta let young players fail. That's how they learn. The great ones figure it out. Here's the hope. Sabrina Ionescu. Major ankle injury her rookie year. Came back stronger. She used that time to study the game. Came back with better shot selection, smarter passes. This could be Clark's Sabrina moment. Sabrina commands the offense now. That's what Clark needs to develop. Here's Indiana. She's handling the ball 85% of possessions. Where's the veteran PG to take pressure off? Even Jordan had Ron Harper. They built the franchise around her, but didn't build the right team around her. Here's why this will get better. Money talks. Clark is the WNBA's golden goose. So here's the million-dollar question. Is this a career crisis, or just the darkest moment before the comeback? History says, bet on Caitlin. But Indiana, get this woman some help. Let's address the elephant in the room. Is Caitlin Clark actually being targeted out there? Watch these plays and tell me what you see. At Iowa, Clark had a system built around her strengths. Screens here, shooters there. Indiana, it's the Caitlin Clark show with no supporting cast. Look at this. In college, 3 options on every play. Now, 1 read and pray. No wonder she's forcing passes. This was supposed to be the next great duo. Instead, the worst pick-and-roll combo in the league. Boston can't shoot, so defenses sag off. Clark's greatest weapon, the pocket pass, is completely taken away. Let's go there. What if Indiana ruins Caitlin Clark? 2024. Quad injury? 2025. Chronic knee issues, 2026. Traded to contender, 2027. Career backup. This isn't just about 2 weeks. This is about whether Indiana can protect their investment. The people are speaking. Record ratings, sold-out road games, merch flying off shelves. The WNBA can't ignore this. Fans aren't just watching, they're demanding change, and money talks louder than anything. Here's the truth. Caitlin Clark is bigger than basketball right now. She's moving the needle in ways we haven't seen since Jordan. But greatness needs protection. It needs the right system, the right teammates, the right development plan. Controversial angles directly addresses targeting and system failures. Visual storytelling, more graphics, comparisons, and hypotheticals. Urgency creates real stakes with a dark timeline. Fan involvement shows this isn't just analyst talk. Stronger call to action makes viewers part of the movement. Want me to adjust the tone or add any specific data points? This version really turns up the heat while keeping the analysis grounded. Rookie hazing is one thing, but this is a league that's supposed to grow its stars, not break them. Where's the consistency? If this was Aja Wilson or Brianna Stewart, that's a flagrant. But for Clark? No call. The message is clear. Welcome to the pros, kid. Let's be real. Indiana's front office is committing basketball malpractice. You don't draft a generational passer and then give her nobody to pass to. Clark's assist numbers are plummeting because her teammates can't hit shots. Aaliyah Boston, shooting 28% from mid-range. Kelsey Mitchell, streaky at best. This isn't just bad, it's embarrassing. Put her on Vegas with real shooters? She'd average 20 assists. But Indiana? They're wasting her prime with this garbage roster. Oh, so when veterans complain about physicality, the league changes rules. But when it's Clark, suck it up, rookie. Funny how legends like Taurasi got time to develop, but Clark? She's expected to carry a franchise and deal with this nonsense? The hypocrisy is wild.